Hey guys, 1 second. That might make things a little bit easier on my end. Alright, Hilda just made it a little bit easier. So, that being said, it's the Mop Piper coming at you. Very generous guy. He does somewhat what I do. I have a bunch of stuff, and if somebody watching a video sees me smoking something that they've never tried, shoot me a message. I'll more than happily send you a sample. Full disclosure, I'm a little bit more of a vapor guy, so if you're in for vapors, I have plenty of that. You can probably check some of my other stuff and you'll see how much stuff I actually smoke, or how many vapor blends I actually have. But this is the first time trying this. He told me about this morning. And he said this is his unicorn. So I'm smoking out of my Metal Cavalier with my Morgan bowl. I like smoking the Morgan bowl for new things, and then when I just want to sit down and relax, I actually have my bigger cob. But anyway, shout out to him. He sent me a pretty decent sample. That's quite a few smokes, especially in a Morgan bowl. He sent me this to try, some Ramsgate, some Powdered Toast Man, stuff that gets passed around. This is the first time I've ever had the Esoterica. I had some in my possession from a site on Facebook, and I'm not a Latakia person. And the moment I got that in the mail, my wife was instantly like, dude, what the hell is that smell? It smells like smoke. And I knew right away that this was just packed full of Latakia. I didn't even try it. I just put it straight back up on the site for just to try to get rid of it. So this is actually pretty good. I am not a Latakia person. I'll smoke straight up Perique. Virginia's, Periques. I started with aromatics. I'm not so much of an aromatic person anymore. But like I said, my pleasure is vapors. But anyway, on to what I was going to be talking about. I wanted to do an update real quick, a sub update, and it is the sub update was I'm trying to get to 50 subs, and I'm giving away one of these pipes. And I actually have a brand new unused General Bowl that is going to be going on one of these pipes, and I'm at 44, so 29 to 44 in a couple days is a pretty good jump. The Bagpiper thinks that it's going to be that we can get to 75 by the second Saturday in December. So I said if we can get to 75 subs by the 9th, I believe it's December 9th, if we can get to 75 subs, I'm going to give away a bowl and an unopened tin of Samuel Gallwitz Cabby's Mixture, which is a vapor blend. Honestly, I will, once we hit the 9th, I'll do another video and let you guys know how we did. And hopefully we can get 6 subs within 2 weeks. But I'll just do a video to tell you how to enter, and it'll probably only be like a 2 to 4, somewhere between 2 to 4 days to do this. So you're gonna have to pay attention. That way I can get this out and get it to you by the holidays, because who doesn't want a brand new pipe for Christmas? Honestly, this is pretty good. I like it. I'm just having a hard time keeping it lit. I think I needed to let it air out a little bit more. So I went ahead and put forth a question about just some of the pagan beliefs. We were talking about the Science versus Religion by Maritime Piper, and we've gone back and forth just between him, Uncle Butter, the Bagpiper, me, I don't know who else, putting out video responses. I think Cobbett of the Shire even did one. I didn't catch his. But I went ahead and asked a question because I am a religious person. I asked for a response of, what are your thoughts on pagan rituals in your Christian faith? And the Bagpiper went ahead and gave a very accurate, I've heard of it all before, but not really what I was going for, but just some of the stuff about ancient Babylon. And I thought it was very insightful, but I've already heard of all that before. So if you have no idea what he's talking about, go check the Bagpiper out, because he did a good job. He researched it all. But I was more along the lines of talking about something just like the Christmas tree, or Santa Claus and stuff like that. Like, because we know, we celebrate. The question is how into, or how much more important is tradition to you than your Christian faith? And sometimes tradition is so much more important to a person than actually following true to what they believed in. And my goodness, I cannot keep this thing lit. This thing definitely needed some airtime. That is a bummer. It smells so good too. I just can't get it lit. I don't know. Oh, and I'm also going to be giving away one of these guys. I made this at work. It's just simple bamboo. I like the bamboo because it has the knuckles on it. So when you're tamping it in or cleaning it, you can actually use the knuckles to kind of scrape the walls to keep the cake up in check. But it also is a poker. It's got I put a stainless steel rod in, and there's that. I just also wanted to give you guys an update real quick on one of these. I was asking because I started getting some plug tobacco, and I asked online, like, what did you think about knives for tobacco? I'm actually smoking Ramsgate. I think it needed some airtime. I'm not getting it lit or to stay lit, but from what I'm getting, it smells so good. Like I said, I got this sample from the Bagpiper, and he said this is his unicorn. He was smoking it this morning. Out of actually the metal cob that I gave him, I gifted him a cob because he gave me a design idea. I made it, and then came up with this one. Somebody else sent me something like this. So pretty much, like I said, it's an aluminum. It's got aluminum in it, and it's just coated with plastic. That way the aluminum's protected. This doesn't heat up at all. This plastic's good up to 180 degrees, so it doesn't heat up. Stainless steel. I'm probably gonna, whoever gets this, the giveaway, this one's mine. I'm not giving you this one, but they will get an acrylic stem on it. I'll make sure somebody gets. I'll hook you up with the good stuff, and you'll get one of these, and you'll get an unfinished cob foolery kit general. Yeah, it's definitely pretty damp. I'm gonna have to let it dry and then come back to it. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about the open-on knives. Everybody knows you need a good knife for the cakes, the plugs, tobacco, and I was asking online for a good one, and everybody said get an open-on knife. So I had asked, what's the best one, which I should already know better because I'm a machinist. So somebody actually traded. I'm open for trading. I've said multiple times, I traded a guy one of these for a carbon open-on knife. This literally takes me about an hour to make at work. Honestly, you got something worth trading, I'd be more than willing to trade with you. Any money I make off of those is strictly just buying more tobacco and cobs. You know, if I can make a couple bucks off it and buy another grab bag, I'm happy. It's just furthering my hobby. I'm literally only selling these for about 40 bucks, depending on what you want. If you want like a big cob and I have to order it, it's probably gonna bump it up to 50 if you want the acrylic too. But I try to keep these to the point where you can purchase them for fairly cheap right on PayPal. But anyway, everybody knows carbon is a little bit, or is much better with holding a blade because it's tougher. I decided to buy an Opinel stainless steel, and I just wanted to let you guys know, because not everybody knows this. This stainless steel is about 60 Rockwell. I tested it today. You probably can see it. See the little right here, the little mark right there? That mark is a Rockwell tester. Like I said, I'm a machinist, and I checked the Rockwell today, and it's about 60 Rockwell. That means that this stainless steel is in the 400 series of stainless steels. That's mostly surgical grade stainless steel. So you're thinking surgical grade stainless steel, bone saws and stuff like that. This thing is going to hold its, you know, sharpness. It's going to hold its blade. You won't have to sharpen it as much as it's just a standard. Yo, Ben. I was just letting everybody know I'm smoking the Ramsgate, and I should have let it air out a little bit because I'm having a hard time getting this sucker lit up. This thing smells delicious, and from what I've gotten it so far, it is good. I am enjoying this. And next, I'm going to have to do the Dunbar. It's sitting in the bag, so maybe possibly just the moisture of itself sitting in the bag caused it to just get a little damp. You can smell a little bit on it, but definitely can't taste any casing on it. I mean, you could tell there's something on it because it's a dark Virginia. So, I mean, obviously this is not a normal looking Virginia, so. Well, just giving you an update. We're at 44 subs. We're looking to get to 50. At 75, I'm going to throw in a tin of tobacco. So, just enjoying the 55-degree weather here in Jersey while it lasts. Also, while my wife and kids are taking their nap. I like the live. I've had a problem with it taking forever to upload, and I found that if you do it live, YouTube automatically records it. And all you have to do is do the processing. Obviously, you can't do a bunch of editing on the computer like some of you guys do, but I do everything right on my phone anyway, so I don't really have that option. But anyway, like I said, this is my first real live one, so it's pretty cool that you guys are actually joining in and talking. So. I'll have to check your videos out, Standard Texan. I get extremely bored at work, and I try to check everybody out, but it's starting to get to being like, you know, so many people that, you know, you still got to focus on your work too. But nah, Ben, this is actually really good. Yeah, it's kind of cool. You see it go from the darkness to just like a pale white. So for you people who haven't seen the pipe yet, Cleaning this is simple. It just has a tenon. Look, there's still smoke coming out of it. But you unscrew it. This piece of aluminum, and that can pop out of the bowl as well. But you just run your pipe cleaner down into here, and you're good to go. And one thing I love about this is, if you've never smoked one like this, a metal one, when you clean this sucker out, I don't know if Ben can attest to this, but when you clean this out with your pipe cleaner and you see how much like tar and wetness comes out of it, I don't know, there has to be a lot healthier for you, that all that gunk isn't actually going into your mouth. I guess in my opinion. I mean, how healthy can smoking be? But yeah, it's really nasty juice. You get that stuff touching you, and it's like it's almost like skunk. It's really disgusting. Alright, well, like I said, I just wanted to do a sub update. Shout out to the Bagpiper for gifting me this. There's a couple more I gotta try. Yes, I did make the bowl from scratch. I have a couple feet length of aluminum. This is Delrin plastic. And this is a stainless steel tubing that I bought everything online, and so I'll drill and tap the hole for this, then I'll drill this out and put it over the aluminum, drill the hole this way, that the way the holes line up, and then I'll bend this myself. The only thing I don't really make, the Morgan bowl, I just used a piece of an oak dowel. I remount the hole to a 1/2 inch, use a 1/2 inch oak dowel, and I glue it in there. And then on the bottom, I just drill straight through. Ben, can you let everybody know when you're going to do your live, Yabo? At least that way we know, and we can tune in to yours as well. I tell you what, this thing is so stinking cold, like especially in the wintertime. You get zero heat from this sucker. I love it. 10 to 15 minutes, awesome. I'll probably still be smoking this in 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm gonna sign off. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. I'll have to do live ones more often. Hopefully next time I'll actually have some content to share with you guys. I just did a live thing because, like I said, doing a live thing on YouTube afterwards, all you need to do is just the processing. You don't actually have to upload it. So I will catch you guys later. I'm going to finish this pipe. I hope you guys all have a pipe lit, and hope you guys have a good rest of your day.